Dude, what the frick is going on? We've had some crazy stories hit the old desk lately. Yesterday we had the guy that mentored Steve Jobs, and today we have some insane leaked DMs from Kevin Zhang, the e-commerce king. You may remember him. He says he's putting the fake gurus out of business.
For all of you gurus and self-proclaimed experts out there, you better watch out.
But the actual truth is maybe something completely different. Guys, today we're going inside the mind of a fake guru. Normally we're from the outside looking in. Today we finally get a look at what these people actually think of their business, of you guys, and you know, it will shock you. Honestly, it surprised even me. I don't have that high of an opinion of a lot of fake gurus, but let's just say even I was stunned. But before we get into that, I want to say a few things about these DMs and the topics surrounding it, specifically the Kevins surrounding it. Guys, you have to understand something. Coffeezilla, it's a no bullying zone, okay? You guys know that these gurus are always trying to say, hey, he's bullying me. We saw this with Voldemort, Kevin Voldemort.
And then we have Voldemort once again asking, hey guys, did everyone report it for hateful content or abusive content, then bullying? Please reply, yes, you did. We want to make sure to try to get it removed.
But now we're seeing this maybe happening with Kevin Zhang as well, where, e-commerce baller, the original guy who busted Kevin Zhang, and I made a follow-up video pointing back to his video. His video's deleted now for cyberbullying and harassment. In fact, his whole channel is wiped out because YouTube's agreed with, whoever reported it and said, hey, this is cyberbullying and harassment for reporting on a scam, which is so strange, by the way, that we're the ones, on this side of the table having to make sure that we're not cyberbullying people who are literally taking other people's money, a lot of times using lies. How is it that I'm worried about being too offensive when they can just say, hey, you can make millions of dollars online, it's so easy, and then I'm in trouble for saying, hey, this guy's plagiarizing stuff, hey, this guy's... It's absolutely bizarre to me, but I guess YouTube wants to be happy, fun times all the time. So let me be clear, once and for all, this video is not attacking Kevin Zhang at all. Everything in here will be strictly about how he treats his customers and what you need to know as a potential buyer of Kevin Zhang's course. This is a consumer rights issue here. Look, trust me, there was a lot more than what I'm about to show you in these DMs, but a lot of it was personal. And to be honest, I don't really care to get into the personal stuff of Kevin Zhang's life. What we care about here on Coffeezilla are the parts that impact you as a consumer. No bullying or harassment going on here, YouTube. But secondly, I also want to say that, these DMs were not leaked by me. They were leaked initially by an insider, and then they were brought to light by e-commerce baller who made a whole video about it. But it's important you guys know I'm not just taking these DMs at face value. We went through extensive lengths to try to verify the existence of these DMs and that they were from the people they say they were from. Allegedly, these conversations happened between a few people, most notably Kevin Zhang and a business partner. And there's also a conversation between Kevin Zhang and Ballerbuster. Now, the biggest thing that we're worried about here is, number one, giving Kevin Zhang the right to prove that these are not from him, and two, actually proving that this person, this insider, actually had real inside knowledge. And if you guys are bored, I'll leave a little timestamp to jump to the juicy DMs, okay? But I want to show you guys that we're doing our due diligence here. It's important. So the first thing we did was we reached out to Kevin Zhang 7 days ago and gave him the chance to respond. No response. Number two, the way we verified these DMs was we contacted Ballerbusters, and allegedly there was a conversation between them, according to the insider, and I went and I validated that conversation happened exactly as this insider said it happened. So after verifying that conversation happened exactly as the screenshot said it happened, we were able to realize that, okay, this person obviously has access to Kevin Zhang's accounts, so the rest of his conversations are real as well. But by also giving Kevin Zhang a platform to defend himself on, even though he chose not to use it, we allowed for the possibility that maybe we were even wrong there too. Now let's jump into what these DMs actually say. The first thing I want to show you guys is this. This is a conversation between Kevin Zhang and a business partner named Raul. I've blocked out his last name because I don't think it's really relevant. In this DM, Raul shows a screenshot and says, did you cook this up? And it's a success story, okay? So already there's this hilarious implication that they're cooking up fake testimonials from people of their big, successes. But then Kevin goes, nah, ha ha ha. It was the Mexican kid, bro. It's crazy. And the guy's basically talking about how much money he's making with e-commerce. And so they're in disbelief that any of their students succeeded. No way. I can't believe he's 1 for 1. And we're 0 for 9. Okay, full stop. I told you we're starting with the big stuff. This is a guy who claims to have made $20 million in e-commerce, and yet here he is behind the scenes saying that this kid who's achieved some success is 1 for 1, so he's actually succeeding, and they're 0 for 9. The people teaching you a course are admitting behind the scenes that they're 0 for 9 as far as wins to losses. They keep losing businesses. But then it gets better because Raul says $400 a day in like shock. They say, what's his niche? Can we steal it? Which is the most insane thing to say about a student that you're helping, right? These people are saying, hey, buy our course, we're gonna teach you how to do this thing. Then when you actually succeed, they go, gosh, I can't believe you succeeded. We keep failing at this thing we're supposedly teaching. And then he goes, can we steal that guy's idea? Our winning student, the guy against all odds, they can't believe it. They say, did we cook this up? Because we can't believe that someone would succeed. Can we steal his success? Oh no, yeah, this is the psychology of a fake guru that I'm telling you guys about, that I keep warning you about. This guy's succeeding, let's steal it. And yes, of course, yes, it gets worse. I don't know if you guys remember, but Kevin Zhang was at one time a member of the Forbes Business Council, which he still has advertised, but I think since my videos come out, since e-commerce ballers videos come out, they've actually removed him for whatever reason. But one of the things I always say is that people are buying their way into Forbes, that when they say, I can't believe I got into Forbes, oh my gosh, they just realized how successful I am. They're actually paying Forbes to put them in and then pretending to be shocked when Forbes puts them in, even though they paid for it, which is like the lamest thing ever to do. I can't believe I was recognized for this commercial that I basically made for myself. So you guys see that all the time with these fake gurus, right? Well, here's concrete proof from Kevin Zhang inside a Discord group that these people are paying for it, okay? They're paying PR teams in this thing. Here's him saying, I paid for a PR team that got me into Forbes. Then Kevin Zhang underneath that, so does every public figure or celebrity. Guys, first of all, shame on you, Forbes, for letting that happen. But also, you should never trust a Forbes feature again, ever. If anyone says they got into Forbes, you should assume they paid for it. Because obviously, Kevin Zhang's not the only one to do this. I mean, he definitely did it, but he's not the only one. These people, these e-commerce people, they're paying for basically fake social proof from Forbes. And this guy's out here saying, so does every public figure or celebrity. Guys, we still have even more. Because you guys may be wondering, what do these guys think of me? They always say how thankful they are, but here we have a conversation that says the exact opposite. Bro, but f me. I've been talking to this for an hour. He doesn't stop asking questions. Then Kevin Zhang, LMAO. I hate this constituent services, says Kevin Zhang. Raul, I can't believe you do this every day. Entertain these assholes. And the worst part is he's asking these questions, bro. Look, guys, this is insane. This is how they think of you guys behind the scenes. And they refer to people as cocks multiple times. That's kind of their just word for you. Just remember, like when they're publicly saying, hey man, I love you guys. Love you guys. I'm here for you. They're tired of you asking questions, okay? But now I want to tell you guys about something else that truly sickened me to my stomach, thinking about all the people that are going to get scammed and thinking about the livelihoods of people who fall for this stuff. Because in here, they're complaining about the fact that courses are hard to sell these days. I hope it wasn't because of me. And now they're trying to move to something else, right? So Kevin Zhang's in here and he's talking about the fact that, this guy, Clever Investor, another YouTuber, says courses are terrible, but his private group is way too OP, even though he breaks even on his real estate. It's all about the paid groups right now that comes with retreats and And this is my favorite moment right here. Because then Raul says, paid retreats and stuff. You're offering people paid retreats. He goes, hey, Kevin, but we need people who are already successful. That is a bombshell. Guys, are you looking at what I'm looking at? We need people who are already successful. Translation, all our people who are buying our course are broke. This is what I've been saying. They prey on broke people. This is black and white, admitting it. We need people who are successful, Kevin. We don't have people who are successful. That's a changing clientele, so they can afford the 4 times yearly travel. Kevin Zhang, story can bait a bunch of cocks. Nah, it's just $100 a month, AKA poor people can pay for this private group. Raul says, but will poor cocks travel? In other words, again, their demographic, the people they're targeting. Will our poor demographic travel? Which, you know, because the idea is you bait them with these retreats. You say, hey, we're gonna go on these epic retreats, guys, haha, come join my group, my $100 a month group. And then Kevin Zhang here says, nah, Raul, but $100, we don't need content? Kevin Zhang, he said no one actually goes to the retreats. Oh my gosh. You're offering a retreat knowing that none of your viewers can pay for it, but it'll get them all excited. Guys, the level of predatory here is almost hard to describe. This validates everything I've been saying. These people know exactly what they're doing, beyond a shadow of a doubt. They're talking about the fact that, hey, this strategy might require us to actually have rich people who can afford our thing. We can't do that. Kevin Zhang saying, no, it's okay. We can still use these poor suckers that we've been attracting all along, and they'll just do it. They just won't go on the retreats. No one does. It's a part of the strategy that no one goes on these retreats. Absolutely insane. Now, guys, we're gonna kind of have to leave it right there. Those are the big DMs that I wanted to share with you guys. But let's recap, guys, in case you missed the bombshells, because there's so much here. Number 1, he paid to get into Forbes. They talk openly about stealing their customers' success. They complain very loudly about how much you guys ask them questions. They don't like being asked questions. You guys are a bunch of cocks. And of course, maybe the worst of all, they are talking very openly about how they know you're poor. The people they're targeting, they call you a poor cock. You're not just a cock. You're a poor cock. And they're after you. They don't want those rich cocks. How are they gonna get those? This video is never gonna be monetized, is it? They need poor cocks. Disgusting stuff. But I'm really happy this happened because we went inside the mind of a guru, into the mind of the types of people who purposely prey on poor people to make their money. It's really something. Thank you so much for stopping by, checking us out. We've got more investigations on the way. We've got our real jobs on the way. We've got amazing content planned for you. So I'm so excited to share that with you. Thanks for watching.
And go check out Baller Buster, who will be reposting this video probably along with some funny commentary. He was super helpful with, validating some of these things, as you guys well know. I'll also be linking e-commerce Baller's new channel after he got his first one deleted in the comment section below and also in the description.
And don't forget to smash like and subscribe. Thank you.